Hey y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all another video, right? Look, narcissists, they love attention, they love validation. They need it, they thrive on it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had a little goofy comment, and y'all know how I am when I address the comments because these people be bots. They're good little government drones. You know, they follow. They like to appear religious and all of this, and they don't have a religious bone in their body. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new that on my channel I use profanity. I don't have to. I purposely choose to from time to time for the simple fact I don't like the fake holy rollers. You know if you a fake holy roller. Oh no, girl. The Bible. Look, you know how many narcissists and toxic people, Satan, look, y'all have to remember, Satan is an angel. Just because he's here on earth, you know what I'm saying? It never took away from the fact that he is an archangel. Lucifer, aka Morning Star, aka, all of this, right? It's like people got this ideology that Satan, the devil, all the names for him, that he's just this entity that when he fell to earth, because he was cast to the earth. He was never cast to hell. He was cast to earth. So technically, wouldn't earth be hell? Yes, I think so. Look at the state of things while we're here. Come on now. So, to me, people just, he's an angel. A lot of people think that Satan is going to come to them being ugly, being crude, being rude, being, all these things. No. If Satan is trying to get close to you and infiltrate your life, he's going to send you that gorgeous man, handsome man, or that gorgeous woman. You have to look past the physical vessel of a man or a woman, and you have to peer into that soul. You got to figure out who that soul is. Is there a soul in this vessel? I've run across many people that, they had dead eyes. It's almost like their souls were just not there. But the body is still somehow operating. It's no different than the show Supernatural. How the people are just normal people, but then a demon decides it wants to take over that particular vessel. Now this person is hijacked. They're sitting in the back of their mind. Their consciousness has been pushed to the back of their minds. They can still they can still see out of these eyes. They can still hear with their ears, but they're incapable of speaking out of their own mouths. That entity that has taken over their body is the one looking, listening, speaking on behalf of that person whose vessel it originally belonged to. A lot of people think that Satan is just, this. I mean, he is evil, but what I'm saying is, he's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it got me to thinking because, I be watching movies and shows and stuff like that. And somehow the bad guy can be pretty fucking hot, but he's so fucking evil. And it's just, and it's crazy because I just have thoughts in my mind like, man, women are crazy. Y'all see how this guy is acting like a nutcase, but because he's sexy, you overlook his craziness. And it's just like, really? What is wrong with you? And I'm going to give y'all a prime example. I don't know. This was maybe a few years ago. There was this light-skinned guy. beautiful features. You know, like the dude was handsome. He was. Physically, he was handsome. But I forgot what heinous crime he committed to end up in prison. But somehow, I don't know if somebody came across him or what happened, but somehow his face got circulated in the news. And next thing you know, all these women are like, oh my God, even though he is a prisoner or a felon, he's so hot. He should be a model. Next thing you know, this criminal-minded man is now a model. I forgot whatever his crime was, but let's say he was a child rapist. Because this child rapist is handsome and, ooh, he got pretty eyes and, ooh, that jawline and, ooh, this and, ooh, that. Y'all overlook the fact he's a child predator. That's scary. That's very scary. That's why I also believe that narcissist enablers are scary and detrimental to society. They are contributors to how society is. They are the ones who were weak, didn't stand up for themselves. They just, okay, you know what I'm saying? They never fought for what they believed in, you know, because the narcissist already molded them to be, you better agree with me. Agree with me or else. I'm going to be angry with you if you don't agree with me. That's crazy. That's very controlling for you to have to agree with someone. If you truly disagree, you just disagree. And it's okay to disagree. But guys, they thrive off of attention and validation. And this is why it's time to definitely just starve them. Starve them of that attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all an example. So there's an individual who left a comment like a day or two ago. And it was on an older video. I think how narcissists have multiple demons in them. And the individual's like, I couldn't watch the video because you dropped the F-bomb too much. And blah, blah, blah. This is not what I expected when I came here. And I this and I that. I've said in videos before, I am not, repeat, I am not hard up for likes, shares, or subs. Whoever chooses the sub, thank you. Whoever chooses the like, thank you. Whoever chooses to share this, thank you. Because somebody's out there being helped. Apparently, over 600 people are being helped by subscribing and watching the videos and listening to what I talk about, because they know that I'm 100% on point with what I be talking about. I ain't got to be angry. I don't have to curse or use profanity. You know, the little goofy ass Christians. I can't stand Christians, like, for real. I cannot stand the fake holy rollers. You know, they think they're better than everyone else. And honestly, y'all, because I'm rebellious, you know what I'm saying? That's actually why in a lot of videos I use a lot of profanity and curse words. First off, cursing is casting spells upon people, such as, I wish you were dead. I hope your marriage fails. I hope your kids get illnesses. I hope this. You're spell casting over other people's lives. Curses. That is cursing. Go break a leg. That's cursing. Why would you want someone to break their leg? You know? Y'all know that little goofy thing? Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in your eye. That's a spell. Because when you break it down, what the fuck does cross your heart mean? What the fuck am I crossing? What the fuck am I doing any of this for? Why? Cross my heart for what? Then you're saying, hope to die? I don't hope to die. I hope to live a long, fruitful life. Then you're talking about sticking a needle in your eye? Don't that sound... I'm not sticking a needle in nothing. I don't even like needles. we have to be mindful of what we speak, because it's life and death in the power of your tongue. A lot of people who are verbally abusive, they are speaking ill will, ill intentions, and curses upon people. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like, you know, being verbally abusive. An example. You know what? I can't even think of any right now, but y'all get the idea. Being called out of your name, being belittled, embarrassed, you know, made to feel small, being bullied, you know, things of this nature that are verbal. You know, verbal abuse is the number one reason why young people now are committing suicide because somebody on social media said, go kill yourself. Nobody likes you. I hate you. You're ugly. And these new generations are very, very sensitive. So therefore, you know, suicide rates are very, very high. Yeah, very high. So instead of speaking ill upon somebody, why don't you start speaking life? You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Me, when I say what I need to say, if somebody comes to me talking sideways and crazy, I be like, you have no power, no authority here. And I look them up and down like, what? Then they're taken aback. They don't know what to do. Monitoring spirits exist, y'all. I run into them daily. Monitoring spirits are simply spirits that reside in a vessel, a physical vessel, and they are here to listen to you, to monitor and watch you, basically spy on you for the evil agenda, if you want to call it that. Okay? Because Satan is angry. Satan is angry that, I'm going to use my life as an example. So Satan is angry that one of his servants, my mother, did not fulfill her job in destroying me and crushing me. Okay? When a demon is able to break down your will and your spirit, they are better able to possess you. This is why they hate when you cling on to hope. Because when you cling on to hope, that 1% out of the 99, they want you to have no hope. Because when you're hopeless, helpless, now you start to feel worthless and useless, and you start spiraling down and down and down and down until you are in a pit so deep and so dark, and you are in there by yourself, that you give up. And the moment you give up, oh, they got you right where they want you. You're trapped. But I'm going to give y'all an example with my life. My mom tried so hard to bury me, to kill me. Honestly, I knew in my youth that I wasn't dead, but I was dying spiritually. I knew that I was suffering, but I didn't have the vocabulary to express that on a spiritual level, I am in pain. I am on the verge of death. So I was right at the end of my rope, y'all. Like, for real. Not like I was going to suicide myself or nothing like that, but I was at the end of my rope to where, I don't know, I probably could have ended up possessed. I don't really fucking know. But I was at the end of my rope, and I just kept having this vision in my head. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean don't let the light go out? Don't let the light go out. What happens if the light goes out? If the light goes out, you'll die forever. And I'm like, what? I'm not trying to be dead. I'm trying to live. All I know is this light inside of me, it was like a very, very, it was like a flame. Like, picture a lighter. The flame Well, it was a regular size flame, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you could just blew it out like a candle. And I don't know whether y'all realize it or not, but putting candles on your cake and making a wish and then blowing the candles out, that's witchcraft and that's spells. Just so you know. If you didn't know, now you do. Anyways, so this light was like on the verge of being put out. And that's why, my higher self essentially was like, don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Fight. I don't know where the energy came from, but it was almost like on some Super Saiyan shit. That flame went from being so small to just being like supernova, bright as fuck. It went from a small like red flame, for example, to a super big white flame. The hottest part of a flame is the white part. The second hottest is the blue. Then the yellow, then the red, then the orange, or something like that. I just know the hottest part of the flame is the white and the blue, and then it's between the orange, yellow, and the red. It's on a scale. But it was just like this light. Like, I'm gonna call it soul power. That's what I'm gonna call it. Because I still don't really have the words for it. All I know is it's more or less like just my earthly willpower, I guess you could say. My conscious willpower was damn near just gone, just fucking shot. That subconsciously, my soul was like, no, this is not who we are. Because I could have easily turned into an ain't shit person. I had thoughts in my mind like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. Why don't I go out here and start treating people like shit? Why don't I go ahead and start stealing and using people and abusing people? It happened to me. Da 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 da. These are thoughts, but those thoughts were not my thoughts. You got to understand. The whole point of them is to plant thoughts in your mind. These demons will happen to a vessel. That vessel comes to you, that person, if that's what you want to call it, and they will put seeds in your mind. And then when you start, and that's why I say doubt is a demon, because then you'll start doubting yourself. Like, this is not who I am. This is not me. This is not, and you know that it's not you, but then you got to wonder, where did these thoughts come from? Who is this? Where did this come from? It came from the words that they planted in your mind when they said the things that they say. This is why when you realize that someone is trying to plant subconscious seeds, you know what I'm saying? You got to be the one to snuff it out ASAP. Pull it up and throw it out of your garden. Don't even give it a chance to grow. Like, picture your mind. In your mind, you got the ghettos and the alleyways, but then you also got the rich neighborhood with the big old mansions and the streets of gold in your mind. In other words, it's just another way of saying lower level of thought and higher level of thought. Either you have a prosperous, abundant mindset, or you have a poor, lacking, scarcity mindset. Whichever mindset you choose to dwell, that's what you're going to manifest into your reality. And narcissists, y'all, they are on the lower levels of everything. And they are just low level. And because they're low level, they know that they can never, have kind characteristics and traits. They know that people will not like them or love them or care about them like they will you, because you are genuine and authentic and just yourself 100%, regardless of who likes you or not. It makes them mad when you do not care what they think. They want to control your perception. If they can't control you, they will try to control how people perceive you. My mom cannot stand that I cut her off. So what is she going to try to do? She is going to try to get people to perceive me as an evil bitch, a liar, a user, an abuser. She's going to try to make it seem like these YouTube videos that I use as an example about her, is me attacking her. I'm not attacking her. I'm stating facts from my personal experience. If you didn't want to be the villain in my story, then you should have been a better person and you should have treated me better, spoke to me better, been better. But narcissists will never be capable of better. They will always suck. Always. You know what I'm saying? So they always seek attention and validation. An individual, look, y'all, I've made over 300 something videos. Not one single video has a thumbs down. But people love to come in my comment section. Don't talk about your mom. First off, who are you to come along and try to invalidate my experience? You ain't nobody. I said what I said, and I stand on everything that I said, and I stand on what I feel and what I think. You know what I'm saying? Don't come and play in my comment section. Because if you want the thunder, pow, pow, ring the alarm. I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Don't try to invalidate me. You can't invalidate me. Too many people feel me because all narcissists, no matter the race, gender, career status, age, it does not matter. They all act alike. They have their different personality differences, but nonetheless, they all have the same handbook, the same narc book, That's why I think they have a hive mind, because there's no way that so many people can describe an individual exactly the same. Exactly the same. But, some people, they just, I just find it interesting. An individual come on here. I don't like this video. Blah, 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 blah. I don't really care if you don't like the video. Well, that video wasn't what I expected. I have zero clue what you expected when you tuned into my video. All you see is a title. The most you can do is just listen and grasp what the person is talking about. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to. And I'm telling you that it's okay if you don't. When I ask for feedback and comments, I'm talking about the material and the content that I'm talking about. But if you're going to be a little goofball and be like, I didn't even watch the video. Well, if you didn't watch the video, why are you saying anything? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I stopped the video because I didn't like, who cares, Karen? Who cares? Look here, bitch and Becky, Mad Matt, Sad Sam. Look here. Nobody cares that much. If you disliked anything, you could have given the video a thumbs down. But deep down inside, that little tink tink heart, you know that I'm speaking the truth, and the truth cannot be denied. That's the funny part. All these videos, all of these comments, all of these attacks, and not a single fucking thumbs down? No thumbs downs for me. That's very interesting. Because I feel like if I don't like something, I would give it a thumbs down, but I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to go to somebody else's channel and just thumbs down it. I'll just click off and go somewhere else. It's easy peasy. But they have to be seen. They have to be heard. Look at me, look at me. Look at me in the comment section. Look at me. Hi. I'm telling you. I'm about to start passing out bibs, binkies, and bottles. Because there's a lot of supposed grown folk. I don't know if this is a he. I don't know if it's a she. I don't know if it's a it. I don't know if it's a kid. But my channel is not for kids. It's for adults, especially with the vulgar, the profanity, the cursing. Get out of here. There's a lot of fake people, fake Christians, fake holy rollers, fake church folk, fake religious people. They just want to be seen like they have this divine relationship with the creator of the universe, God, the Most High, however you want to, name. They want to act like, oh, I'm just so connected and I'm so this and I'm so that. You can look into a person's eyes and tell that they're just on bullshit. You can look into their eyes and see the darkness. Go check out my old video. It's called The Dark-Eyed Theory. Go check it out. That'll go deeper into what I mean by looking into the eyes. And it's on a supernatural level, because I've experienced it and a lot of other people have experienced it, and it's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in irony or, oh, that's ironic. No, all of those words are made up. But seriously, they seek validation. They want attention. If I would have pursued to argue with this individual, well, or to be a people pleaser, well, why didn't you like the video? What didn't you like? Well, what would you like me to do next time? If they told me, well, I don't like the color of your hair. I don't like the style of your hair. I don't like your clothes. I don't like the fact that you're wearing a bonnet and you're in your bed. I don't care what you like, because see, I'm so secure and solid in myself that my opinion of me means more to me than the opinion of others about me. So with that being said, like me, dislike me, love me, hate me. It makes me no difference, because it's not going to make me suddenly just have hatred for the haters. It's not going to make me just dislike the dislikers. Because at the end of the day, they're the main ones lurking on my damn channel. They know that I'm telling the truth, but they don't want to give me my props and my credit. They don't want to hit the thumbs up. They're not gonna like, share. They're not gonna subscribe, but they'll lurk. So keep on lurking, lurkers. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. You got served. Peace, y'all.